As an avid horror movie watcher, I could tell you a lot about the different slashers and their respective movies. But in one series I couldn't particularly wrap my head around was Alien. Mostly because I've only ever seen one movie, but since researching this topic, it's pretty obvious why most people have only ever seen the first movie. And that is because it simply blew the ratings out of the water. From an 8.5 star IMDb rating and a staggering 93% on Rotten Tomatoes, it just went crazy on the box office. And it was also able to get an Oscar in 1980 for Best Visual Effects. But the most amazing part is that the next movie did just as well. Aliens, the sequel to the first movie, basically has the same IMDb rating and Rotten Tomatoes rating, but it also was able to one-up the first movie, get 2 Oscars for different actor rating things. But for the original cast, we could start off with Sigourney Weaver, who played Ellen Ripley. She was the main character of the first movie. And then we have Tom Skerritt, who played Captain Dallas, who was the, second protagonist, but he wasn't really that very into it. And then Ian Holm, who played a covert AI who switched up on the whole team. But for this presentation, you only really need to remember Sigourney Weaver because no one else makes it past the first movie. So, what happened after the second movie? They obviously decided to make a third movie. And to put it lightly, it sucked. No one really wanted a third edition to the series to begin with, and so when they put it in theaters, you can obviously just put in mind how many people were not there to watch it. It was basically a carbon copy of the first 2 movies, and people didn't really like that. They wanted something new, something that was different from the old find the alien, run from the alien, kill the alien scenario. And you'd think after all that backlash, they just end there and make it a trilogy. But no, they made a 4th movie, and it did arguably way worse than the 3rd one. And I'll say they tried to do something new, and they definitely did that, but it did worse than when they copy and pasted everything into the 3rd movie. And it shows with a whopping 44% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's awful. And on the next slide of a video of basically the entire movie of the 4th one, obviously, and I want you to see what they did to the alien and just listen to what the plot of the movie is. It is an absolute mess. Alright. And even though it doesn't work, if you do watch through the video, it has very clear hinting of human clones, humans with alien DNA, aliens with human DNA, and then military experimentation on aliens. And if you think that is weird, you'd be thinking the same way Sigourney Weaver is thinking. Because she thought it was so weird that she couldn't do anymore. So you know what she does? She leaves the Alien franchise. The one consistent character through all the movies so far just left because the movies were so bad. So why did even the die-hard Alien fans keep watching, or stop watching, for I guess the better thing there? I simply think that the movies just kept getting too confusing, even for the super fans to watch. Even after the 4th movie, you can see that they tried to do everything to revive the series, from adding the Predator in to fight the alien, to even an alien origin story with Prometheus. And they just kept adding to a franchise that was good without any changes. They should have just stopped with either the 2nd movie or maybe the 3rd movie, wherever they were standing. But there is still hope. Most of you have probably heard of the newest Alien movie called Alien Romulus. And right now it is doing so far in theaters, or 2 pretty good theaters. And hopefully it stays that way, because if it doesn't, this might be the end for the iconic horror movie villain.